your attention. You can relate to what's going on very quickly.
To my brother Jay-Z, Team Rock, Adam Blackstone, Hell's Kitchen, the Most High.
Good evening, godless sodomites.
Kneel before your God, Babylon!
Making me the highest paid megalomaniacal boy king in all of Babylon!
You see, if you go and visit the very home of the Oscars, where they hold it each year, you can see a plaque on the wall that says the Babylonian Courts. The camera shows you the stage, and you see an unmistakable Tower of Babel embedded into the design.
Like anything linked to humans, Satan, being a master of deception, has corrupted the beautiful gift of music created for the worship and praise of our God. Music and art are now the main tools for driving the satanic agenda.
This is how Satan gets to us, is through the media, through music. One of the ways New Age is being marketed to our children is through the singer Taylor Swift. If you go on her Twitter page, or I guess they call it X now, you can see actual tweets where she says, are you casting spells this weekend? Or did you cast spells this summer? You can see where there's a tweet that she has from the Society of Witches welcoming her into their society. You can see in her lyrics how absolutely, it's not only humanistic and secular, but it's antichrist lyrics. And it's glorifying sensuality and all sorts of things that we do not stand for as Christian women.
For many, these themes might seem like harmless artistic expressions, but their deeper implications could influence societal norms and values in ways we might not fully realize.
And what is Satan's game plan? It's called the magnum opus. Satan's magnum opus, the great work. It is the merging of so-called good and evil until there is no distinction. I said so-called because he doesn't even identify good. He can't identify good. So when Satan tells you he's merging good and evil, he doesn't even know what good is. But the idea is to make sure you can't distinguish between what is right and what is wrong. And the only way you can fall into that trap is through the ignorance of the Word of God.
Music lyrics hold immense power. They shape thoughts, evoke emotions, and even influence behavior. However, not all lyrics uplift or inspire.
The spiritual influence that music has, and this video in particular is actually inspired by a trending Instagram song right now that I keep hearing over and over as I scroll through my reels. That song is called Anxiety by Sleepy Hollow. Maybe you've heard it, maybe you haven't.
Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety.
Shit, I've been tripping. Fighting with my demons and my demons is winning. I feel like don't nobody ever feel how I feel.
It says, somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety. Look, SHIT got me tripping. Fighting with my demons, and my demons is winning. It's just gaining so much popularity right now, and I've even seen like Christian content creators use it for their own reels, and that concerns me more than anything, right? Because like I don't expect people that are in the world to produce any fruit other than worldly fruit.
Teenagers and children tend to follow these trends without truly understanding what they are doing or why until much later in life. By then, the influence has taken root.
Hold on, let me explain something to them real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song 1,000,000 times and you didn't even know. That's up, but I still love you.
I would sneak little bits of spells into my lyrics, which were veiled. Like you couldn't really figure out what I was doing with my lyrics.
Would you be able to recognize if someone did that? Like, did you ever see songs maybe on the radio and you're like, this looks like there's something like that? Is there something there?
Oh, yes. I see a lot of it, especially in heavy metal, death metal. A lot of it are just strictly spells, but even a lot of pop songs. Like I hear it in mainstream artists. I'm not going to really mention too many, but read their lyrics again. Hear what they're actually saying, because it's not all fluffy, nice, teeny boppy lyrics. These are actual spells that they're doing and putting in their songs.
We're facing some of the most wicked adversaries of Christianity that the world has ever known. And many people don't realize it. Why? Because what they decided to do was to come with their hand in a glove. In other words, with pretensions. And there are many who already fell by the wayside, towing the adversary's line, and they don't know it.
I'm one of the last straight rappers in the game, nigga. We promoting beef, we promoting violence.
Satan is using the rock groups as his patsies to evangelize the youth of the world.
The satanic message is clear, both in the album covers and in the lyrics, which are reaching impressionable young minds.
More likely than not, your kids